Hello YouTubers. Now today we're going to take loose these brake pads. We're just swapping out brake pads on the rear side of this 2009 Pontiac G6. Not very hard for some who have never done it. Got a couple little things a little bit different from some of the other brake pads where you just push them in. Here you're gonna bust this nut right here at the bottom. It's 14 millimeter or 9/16. What I normally do, just flick it right up. And you see right here, you got some grooves right here, little angles. Some of them have a like a T or cross type style, but this one here is a little groove. So what you want to do, they sell this tool right here at the parts store, and it got all different sizes to it. You got that side, that side, that side, that side, that side, and also the side where I got the extension going in. What you want to do, you want to size up your size that goes into those grooves. Make sure it fits tightly so you won't strip it out. The thing is, instead of just pressing in, you have to push and press with this and turn at the same time. And what I like to do is clean that boot up right there around that caliper piston. Go ahead and remove these brakes on here. You can see how low they are. It's very thin. Very thin there. Take a little brake part cleaner. Good things. Feel the rotors, make sure it doesn't have a lip on there. If it got a lip, you may want to get your rotors turned or replaced. In this case, they're still good. No lip on here, not catching nowhere. Just spread all the way down. Also, on the top and bottom, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but these right here, slide pans, some call them guide pans. You want to take those out and re-grease those. I like to use some brake caliper grease. Grease them up real good. I'm sticking in for right now till I get this boot pressed back in. So before I press it back in, because I don't want that to get hot. You don't really always have to do so much of this, but you just want to put a little bit. They're not gonna get on the brakes, folks. Some lock it back down. Now I'm gonna see if I can set this camera up some kind of way where you guys can see. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand, so give me 1 second. Tell you what, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So basically what you're gonna see me doing is locking this in those grooves. And I'm gonna twist it back in. Can you see me twisting that? Kind of hard, I know. Bear with me. You want to make sure you push it all the way in. It may slip out. You can do it. Just realign it back up. And that went in pretty easy there. And that's that with that. So you like to take your brake guide pin, slide pin. I'm gonna sit it right there. Grease it up real good. Try not to let that fall down. See, guys, it's kind of hard doing this with one hand. Futuristic have a GoPro or something of that nature, or something else to help me out. All good and grease. You just want to stick it right back in there. Make sure that boot pops all the way in to the very back of it. There we go. And as far as the top, you want to do the same for it. You can leave it right here and grease it up, or you can pull it all the way out. Here's that boot. Just pop that boot loose right there. Let's go ahead and stick it right back on here. Also, another way of doing it, just taking the grease. If you got a squeeze kind, you can squeeze it in here. We got the brush, so we're gonna brush it on. So just grease that up real good as well. Get all the way around. And stick it right back in there. That's that. Flip it back up. Get ready to get your brake pad. All right. Next step before you installing your brakes, if your brake pads came with new clips to it, just go ahead and replace them. You're down right there at it. Hey, yo. And then no use putting those old ones, keeping them old ones on there. Come right off, so just go ahead and replace them. Spray it down a little bit. Put the new ones on there. They just should cut right on in. Make sure they're good on both sides evenly. Turn the rotor a couple times, make sure it's not scraping or anything. Okay. Just bust open your brake pads. And if you got some brake stock squeal or brake grease, put some of that on the back of your pads on each one on one. Just rub it on in the back side of the brake pad. All right, these right here are your indicators. This would let you know when your brakes get low that it's time for you is basically indicating you, letting you know that it's time to change the brakes. So once you start hearing that, go ahead and start putting some money aside or get ready to prepare for replacement of your brake pads so you don't damage anything else. Like I said, highly advised to observe your brake rotors, make sure they're not warped or damaged. If so, you need to get them returned if they haven't been turned once before, or either replace them with some brand new ones. For less fortunate, you can just, as long as it's not scraped up or messed up, you just put the pads on, keep rolling. All right. Normally in the ones with the indicators, you're gonna put one on each side. It's gonna go on the inside of the brake caliper bracket. You just wanna try to clip it right in there. That can be hard. Might have to take two hands to grab this one. Give me 1 second. Get that side in. Get that one squeezed down. I'm gonna press it all the way in. Observe it. Make sure everything looks good. Twist it again. Okay. What I like to do is spray it some more with some brake clean. Try not to get too much on the grease you just put on. Just clean up the rotor, front and back. All right. Take my little brake caliper holder loose. And then that I twisted that piston all the way in, it should just drop right on down. Yeah. Right there. Brake caliper screw, have it ready. Stick it in right there. Tighten it down real good. And that's done for that side. What I like to do is go pump up the brakes before I go to the other side, swap them out, or you can do it at the end. Me personally, I just like to pump them up side by side. So once I do one side, go pump it up, get those tight, move over to the next side, change those out, and pump them up again at the end. And that's how you change out disc brakes, you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps you out a lot. Remember to subscribe. Mechanic Man.